Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Pyro here, part of MLVE. And I love this group. I've been with this group almost 2 years at this point of making this video. And I love working with this group. Uh, we've gone through some ups and downs and saw a lot of changes on this server. But let's talk about what you should be doing when you first get on as an alliance member. Sometimes you got those immediate quick deals you got to do. Maybe you got a timer set. You log in, you're like, oh, I got to go and click my tasks or whatever, and do that real quick. That's fine. But first things that you should be doing: open up your chat here, Alliance chat. Is there any announcements? Okay, and you go to the announcements and see what's going on real quick. Are you is Marshall going on and you didn't realize it right now, or something? And you could find these things here because we always are announcing all these things. Upcoming events and all that stuff are all put in here. From time to time we may make a mistake, but for the most part, between all the leadership, we are pretty solid on getting these things done, and trying to communicate as much as possible. Okay, so first thing you should be doing is reading your alliance announcements. Okay, is there anything that's got to be done right now? Okay, anything coming up? Is there any kind of voting? So right here, is there any kind of voting? Because out of 70-something members, when we've only got, 15, 16, we've got 16 people that responded out of 70-something people on a vote that I believe was 24 hours, okay? That's pathetic. Let's just be straight here. I don't like to beat around the bush. That's pathetic. That's a weak amount of people replying simply because, and we know way more than that is at least logged in. So just by not checking and not replying to these, how are we expected to know what decisions may be best when no one's responding to the questions that we have, so we can take your times in consideration to see what's overall best? Now, sometimes the overall best may not line up with yours, but at least we have responses to know where we're at. And so if this has got to be better. Period. So first things, check your announcements, okay? And while you're there, yes, you can check your chats. And if there's anything private, has anybody got anything new? Has anybody tried to contact you? I know leadership has tried to contact people all the time, and sometimes we don't get responses for a while or whatever it may be. And we know people have been online 2 or 3 times since we've been trying to say these, and we'll hear things like, oh, we didn't see it, we didn't know it. Just go look real quick. Is there anything in there? Okay? It doesn't take that much time to go look and see if there's anything in there. And then you can go from there, reply back if you need to reply back, or do what needs to be done or asked of you, whatever it may be. This is also where you can reach out to one of your R4s and R5s and ask questions. Sound off your concerns, whatever it may be, okay? All right. Now, the other thing, go to Mail and go to Alliance. Now, a lot of times, down here in the corner, like when Snake had just recently done his email, you'll see R4 or R5 tag down here, and it's at the Mail. Go to the Mail, go to Alliance. There it is, right there, R5. Canyon Storm, talking about Canyon Storm. Check your emails. Is there anything there from an R4 or R5 or the president of the server, whatever it may be, so you can read and know what's going on? This takes seconds, and you can look through some stuff. Maybe a couple minutes if you got to read some things. But, it's important to know what's going on so you can actually be a part of the alliance that you applied to join. So we can all work together and try to grow together. As stated before, we're not trying to be number one and take over the world. We get that takes a lot of dedication, but we do need to stay competitive if we want this to be fun at all. We do have to continue to grow and get stronger if we want to have any fun in this game over time. So these things are necessary to know so we can work together. The weakest links always have to go first when decisions have to be made, if that's the case. So, let's try to do our best to at least help out, at least at the minimum, so that way we can grow as an alliance. If we have just half the alliance participating in a lot of these events and stuff that we're doing, our numbers would go up big time. Our rewards can go up. and we can go up further in levels because we're not being hindered by a lack of participation. And I know a lot of people get on here, we'll see they're doing other activities when Martial's going on. When we could get Martial done and out of the way just by simply getting some more people to come in and participate. So it's very important. And since we have taken on some new members, plus we have some old members that even I'm fond of that are in other countries that have a different time zone. So we need to know what's best for everybody so we can try to work things in and help some of our other family members of the Alliance here in other parts of the world to be able to have opportunities to get involved in some of these events so that they can also grow and help our Alliance grow as well. So it's real reciprocal. So we've got to work together. So communicating, answering, voting, reading these emails, these are all very important. And your participation is important. So, but reading these things and getting updated right when you get on, so that way you know what's going on, and then you can go about doing your tasks real quick. If this sounds like too much, then you might have to reconsider maybe the game. But we know some pretty busy people that's been in the Corps. We're all busy. Most of us are all adults, got jobs, careers, families, everything else. We just try to find that time to do what we need to do because that's the commitment we made when we joined an Alliance. So that's how you get started. Then from there, you can go do all the little fun things you want to do. I gotta, real quick while I'm here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and, there we go, because I need to collect my resources. All right. So until next time, I'll be posting videos. The links will be posted in the chats or announcements on the game, but you'll have to copy the link and paste it so you can go watch the video, which I'll try, which I have up on YouTube. So, thanks, guys.